Last season on Spin Master Outlaws, we saw Savannah in her Monster Mutt Dalmatian getting the huge win in the championship over the entire field. She done really well. And a matter of fact, it was all women in the finals as she had to go through Regina Stewart in her Stinger Unleashed to get the win. Savannah is no longer in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. She's in her new ride for this season, and that is Kraken. She's looking to do just as well with this ride as she did with Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Who's ready to start season 2 of Spin Master Outlaws right here today? Here we go in the round number 1 to kick off season 2 of Spin Master Outlaws. We got Timothy Cantwell bringing his bounty hunter from the Hot Wheels side. He's out of his brand new form team, Wild West Racing. He's set to take on Jeffrey Skipper in his new ride, the Avenger. Last season we saw him in Pirate's Curse, really couldn't get anything going. Blake Willis reached out and said, "Hey man, come join my team, I got a new ride for you, see how you do." Here we go down the stretch. Timothy looking good all the way. Jeffrey Skipper gets out of shape a little bit. Up next we got Ethan Wagner in his Dragon Ice. Coming out of the Dragon's Lair team, his dad Rich is crew chiefing. He wasn't able to make the call for driving. And here we have Joshua Wells in the brand new Backwards Bob. Here they go down the stretch. Ethan gets out of shape. Joshua's looking good and gonna move into round number 2, tapping Nugget down there. Here we see Blake Willis in the Mohawk Warrior. Brand new truck for him. We saw him in Mohawk Warrior Fire last season. Couldn't really get anything going good for him, so we're gonna see what he's got this season. Here we have Regina Stewart and her Stinger Unleashed coming back. She finished runner-up in the season finale of last season. She's out of Stewart Racing, looking to do good. Here they go down the stretch. Regina is going to get on past him. Blake Willis got a little out of shape on the tabletop there and flipped it over. Here we go, moving on, we see Savannah and her new ride Kraken. She is the defending champion of the Spin Master Outlaws. We saw her Monster Mutt Dalmatian last season. She's out of Thick and Thin Racing. And she's set to take on Ryan Johnson in his new ride, Double Decker. Here they go down the stretch. They both get out of shape. Ryan Johnson pulls the front flip and moves on into round number 2. Here we have Nugget in his new ride, the Zombie. He's out of the Sunflower Monster Truck crew with Matt Cheever and his brother Peanut as crew chiefs. And here you see Joshua Stewart coming back in his Soldier Fortune. He just did make the cutoff line last season. He's out of Stewart Racing, looking to get better and better every week. Here they go down the stretch. Joshua gets out of shape. Nugget looking good in the Zombie, moves on in the round number 2. Here we have Jason Craddock in the Blue Thunder. Last season you guys saw him in the Blue Thunder Zombie. He's since got on the team with Blake Willis and Blazer Motorsports, looking to do better and better as the season goes on. And here we have Rudy Zilligy and his new ride, Saigon Shaker. We saw him in King Crunch last season, but he has since formed a brand new team, and his girlfriend Savannah is on it with him with Thick and Thin Racing. Here they go down the stretch. Very close race, but Rudy Zilligy is going to move on in the round number 2, just barely. Here we have Chris Baluk and his brand new Stone Crusher. Last season he was in Thrasher. Here we have newcomer Liam Sturman in Radical Rescue. Here they go down the stretch. Liam gets out of shape on the tabletop. Chris Balut's going to move on in the round number 2 in the Stone Crusher. As you see Liam down there out of shape. Here we have newcomer Krista Roberts and her Scarlet Bandit. She is on the team with her husband Timothy Cantwell, Wild West Racing. She's looking to do great with him. But she's going up against newcomer Jalen Prazek in his Brodozer. We see him in Hot Wheels with Spider-Man. Down the stretch, Krista gets out of shape on the tabletop, and Jalen's looking pretty good in the Brodozer. He's going to move on in the round number 2. Here we are in round number 2. We see Timothy Cantwell coming back with his brand new piece, Bounty Hunter, out of Wild West Racing. He's excited with this new team, and he loves his Bounty Hunter truck. He's set to take on Backwards Bob with Joshua Wells behind the wheel. Is he sure he's going the right way? Down the stretch, Timothy's going to flip it over on the tabletop. Joshua Wells is going to move on in the semis. Here we see Regina Stewart coming back with her Stinger Unleashed. Really fast truck. Her husband keeps it running good for her. She's out of Stewart Racing. But she's going to be taking on Ryan Johnson in his new piece, the Double Decker. Here they go down the stretch. Oh man, they both skied the trucks. Ryan's going to find himself across the finish line. Regina gets out of shape on the tabletop. Here we see Nugget coming back with his zombie machine out of the Sunflower Monster Truck crew. Matt Cheever and his brother Peanut cheering him on. But he's got to go through Rudy Zilligy in his brand new piece with Saigon Shaker out of the newly formed team Thick and Thin Racing. There they go down the stretch. Rudy's out of shape on the tabletop, but he rolls it back over and saves it. Nugget's going to move on into the semis. Here we are in the semis with Ryan Johnson in the double-decker machine. His new piece. He's set to take on Joshua Wells and Backwards Bob with his new piece. Who's going to move on? Here we go down the stretch. Joshua Wells gets out of shape. Ryan Johnson's going to move on to the finals. Here we have Nugget and Zombie out of the Sunflower Monster Truck crew. First time out, he's made it to the semifinals. He's looking pretty strong. But so is this kid here, Jalen Prezant, in his brand new Brodozer piece. These kids are ready to throw it down. Dead even, almost. But Jalen Prezant's going to move on to the finals. And here we are in the finals with Ryan Johnson in double decker. And he's going up against Jalen Prezant in his Brodozer. Who's going to get the first win of the season? Down the stretch. Oh my goodness. What an unbelievably close race, but Ryan Johnson barely gets there first. Congratulations to Ryan Johnson in the double-decker on your brand new piece, picking up the first win of the season. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we look forward to the next one. Thank you, guys.